So I thought I'd come on here and clear something up about what this person right here said, who left me respond to one of my posts. They said, nothing I said was actually factual. Christmas came from Hanukkah. Easter came from Passover. Paul was called a Christian by the Romans. You don't know your history. You are lying to the people. So let me clear this up. So look at this first. Christmas is actually Roman rooted. It's a Roman pagan holiday. It's a tradition. And no one actually knows the Messiah's birthday. It's not even written in scripture. You can't just pick a day and celebrate his birth on a pagan holiday. I would hate for him to say, "Depart from me, you workers of lawlessness." Easter's the same thing. It has pagan origins, and it doesn't even align with Passover. Man follows a Gregorian calendar, not God's calendar. We have a Passover lamb, not an Easter ham. And the true Passover usually falls around the start of spring, within what the world calls April Fools. But biblically, that actually is God's New Year. The Gregorian calendar changed the first of the year, January 1st. But many people around the world were still following God's feast days in early April. They were teased and ridiculed for keeping God's timing. And that's actually where the name April Fool's Day came from. And Paul and his apostles, yes, they were called Christians first in Antioch. But notice the writing. They were called it. It wasn't a name that they chose. Outsiders did it in mockery. They gave him a label. Among themselves, though, they were calling each other disciples, brethren, and followers of the way. Finally, think about the golden calf when Moses went up to receive the tablets and people were worshiping the Most High through a calf. But that's an idol. That's exactly what happens when we partake in pagan traditions and try to honor God with them. You can't mix man's traditions with his commandments. That's the problem, and accept them to be right. That's why it's important to return to God's calendar, his feast days, and his word, not traditions.